What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. I'm actually filming this right after ending the live stream. We're about to go take a ride with the Tundra. I've had the LED, the 2018 LED Toyota headlights now for a little over 6 months. So I'm going to give you my impressions after 6 months. They're very expensive. So pretty much the point of the story is, are they worth it versus the standard halogen bulbs? Now, if you have a 2018 or 2019 Tundra, you already have the LEDs, so you're probably as happy as can be. But for us 17 and under folks, we have the halogen bulbs. Even with the Platinum, it came with a little LED strip on the bottom on my 2017. Definitely not enough. The 2018 headlights are awesome. Okay, I will tell you that. They look awesome when they're off. They look awesome when it's just the daytime running lights, and they look awesome when they're on. But the big question is, how do they function? How are they in the rain? How are they at night? How are they all the time? And that is what this video we will talk about. Again, we will be going for a ride in the truck on some of the back roads that are darker, so I can show you what's up with it in a little while. I don't know how good the camera will pick up, how good the headlights are. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one, because cameras don't always pick up the best stuff, right? So before we get out there, let's talk about a couple things. The headlights themselves were, I think they were $300 a headlight, so each. So you're talking $600 there, and I also have the LED fog lights. I think they were $150 each. So you're looking at a $900 investment for your truck. Now, a lot of people right there will be like, whoa, way too much money. I'm sure there's better LED headlights out there from aftermarket companies or whatever, and that may be true. But for me, I wanted to get what was on the 2018 Tundra because I loved a few things about it. Number one, I loved the daytime running light that goes all the way around the headlight housing. I think that looks so sick. Number two, I like genuine Toyota parts. So sue me. And number three, obviously we have the promo code at Sparks Parts. If you don't know about Sparks Parts, it's the Toyota website, sparksparts.com. Use the promo code TundraDude34 to save 5%. So they had some coming in. I had to try it out. So I got them in very early February, I believe they were put on. And now we've been rocking for 6 months. So let's go take a little ride, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll come on back here and we'll finish her up. Enjoy. Okay, and here is the outside shot of what they look like. Now, I don't know how good the camera's going to pick all this up. It is raining a little bit here. So right now I have the manual leveling setting on 0. I never drive with it on 0 because it's too bright for the other drivers. I'm actually trying to drive on some back roads right now so you can see how good the headlights actually are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down another road that has less street lights on it, and we will go around a little bit and see what these headlights are all about. But night and day difference from the old school halogens. And this isn't even with fog lights. If you see to the bottom left and right when I put the fog lights on, it helps it even more. One thing you should note, if you do get the fog lights, the LED fog lights, they will shake a little bit, and you might see that in the video. That is the fog light shaking in the housings just a tad. It is a little bit annoying, but you get used to it after a while. There are some clips that Toyota sells that will keep them a little bit more still. They'll still shake a little bit, but it's not as bad. So right now, I usually drive with my leveling at 4, and I'm gonna put it back down because you get the cars that start to flash you a little bit because these lights are super bright. But if you could see, again, I'm not really sure how good the video is. The coverage of the road is unbelievable. You get really good coverage. You can see everything. Like I said, if you're used to driving with the halogen bulbs, you know how bad those headlights are, especially now. We're in the rain. Now, in the rain with the old halogen bulbs, they're absolutely just terrible in the rain. These coverage of the entire road, no problem. I could see everything nice and clear. Like I said, right now we're leveled down to 4 on the manual leveler, and it's still clear. You can still see, if you look at that house directly in front of me, it still goes up the whole house, no issues whatsoever. These headlights are worth every single penny, in my opinion. Now, people always ask me, what is my favorite modification I have done to the Platinum? And everyone expects me to say supercharger, and I like the supercharger a lot. But my favorite upgrade that I've done is the LED headlights and fog lights. I'm telling you, because not only are they good looking, they are so unbelievably better than the old headlights. For me personally, and everybody's different, so bear with me, but for me personally, I hated the halogens in the rain. I felt like I couldn't see anything in front of me. It really didn't light the road ahead at all. I knew the headlights were on because the truck was telling me, and if I went outside, I could see that the actual headlights themselves were on, but it wasn't helping at all. You could barely see anything. You could see it reflect off signs and off the back of cars, but as far as road coverage, it wasn't very good. These LEDs in all weather are unbelievable. I highly, highly recommend them. Worth every single cent they cost, and they cost a lot. This is true. That's why you got to use the Tundra Dude 34 promo code to save the 5%. It's a little bit, but it's something, right? But they are worth every single cent. So happy, would never look back. I could never do halogen again. No way. I am thrilled. Nothing is better than when you get something that looks good and is very functional at the same time. The only thing that I do wish didn't happen, especially for the cost, was what we talked about in the truck, which was the shaky fog lights. It's very annoying. You can't really tell when there's rain on the road, but when it's dry out and you're driving at night, every time I hit a bump, you could see the fog light beam move a little bit. So is what it is. Again, they do make, you can kind of do it yourself with a zip tie in the housing itself to hold the fog light back a little bit, and then it won't do it that much. And Toyota does make a clip, but haven't done anything with that yet. I've just kind of been dealing with it. So eventually we'll take care of that one day. But as far as the fog lights, or excuse me, as far as the headlights go, everything is bueno. Just so you know, if you do buy the headlights or you're interested in them, you still have to get a wiring harness, okay? I got my wiring harness from Retrofit Wholesale. I believe that was about $150 to $200 if I remember correctly. Now you need that to make the LEDs work in your truck that had halogen headlights. So it is a pretty big investment we're talking about here, but genuine Toyota parts, so we're good to go. So far the wiring harness has held up great. No problems, no issues. Anytime I had any questions, Retrofit Wholesale was there to answer them for me, which I had a couple questions at the beginning, but overall, bueno. So I highly recommend it. I'm not kidding. On a 1 to 10, I give these LED headlights a 63. And the fog lights I'm going to give a 7 because of the shake, but the fog lights themselves are good. I give Toyota a big thumbs up for what they did in 2018, bringing Toyota Safety Sense to the Tundra and bringing standard LED headlights and fog lights on all their trucks, no matter the trim. Next thing Toyota needs to work on is those pesky taillights. We need to get those LED, and then we're ship shape. But yes, I highly recommend. So if you have any questions, obviously comment below the video. I hope you enjoyed. Just an unbelievable part, and I've been waiting to make this video for a long time because I'm absolutely 100% in love with those LED headlights and fog lights. So let me know what you think. Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Don't forget, before you go, we now have TundraDude34 Keytags available. All right, and as always, we have the Tundra Dude 34 stickers, and we have shirts, as you can see back on the Carl Edwards over there. So let me know. You can email me, and I will let you know how to buy and the prices and all that stuff. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. Tell me what you think about these LED headlights and fog lights. Take care.